What's going on, guys? Gabriel with Basic Car Guys here, and today I'm going to be demonstrating a product that I recently picked up. This is kind of, again, part of my products review, but something that I've been wanting to do for a little bit. Alright, so what we have here are my shoes. So I literally just bought these. Today is Monday, so I bought these, I think, on Saturday. Bought these on Saturday, and they're really nice. They're the Adidas NMD R1s. So I like the way they look. They're really comfortable, and they look super good. So I don't want to, get them dirty. The problem I have a lot with shoes is that, I use them for detailing, and then the water gets in, and as you can tell, these are mesh, so they're breathable, and I want to kind of protect that. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate me using the C Quartz Fabric and ceramic coat stuff, whatever. So this is a little pricey as far as the value, I guess the dollar is. It is pricey and all that, but it's gonna hopefully work for our application. Now my hope is that I spray my shoes and they're gonna be, coated well. So what I already did was taped up one of the shoes. So with that being said, this is what the shoe looks like, and this is how it looks like that I taped it up. So I went ahead and removed the laces, and then I went ahead and taped up the little things here. Taped up this piece that was like rubber or whatever. Taped the bottom sole, the midsole or whatever, because it's like foam and it's like rubber or whatever. So all that's really left is just the fabric parts. Back here, some type of little, I don't know, I guess spandex feeling material or whatever, but it's still fabric nonetheless. The little thing here, this is definitely fabric. Now the only thing that I'm kind of concerned with is the stripes here, because they're I guess they're kind of plastic. So, and right here. Other than that, there's little Adidas thing here that is also plastic looking. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna just spray over it and then just clean this off with a towel, because you're supposed to let it set for a while or whatever. So we're gonna take our chances. So I'm gonna go ahead and just demonstrate the first shoe, and hopefully it works. So what I like to do with any product is typically just shake it up before I use it, just to make sure that it's mixed up and all that. Now the C Quartz has this bottom little tab right here that is kind of the on and off, how usually it's on the end of the trigger. This right here is moved to the side and it's unlocked. So here it's locked, and now it's unlocked. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spray it, and we'll see how it comes out. Alright, so also I put in a rag in here just so I wouldn't get the inside dirty. So here we go. Now I am gonna say straight off the bat, this stuff is definitely has a strong chemical smell. So, yeah. Whew. So, typically, you're supposed to spray in a well-ventilated area and all that. I mean, I'm in my room. It's not really well ventilated, but it's sprayed down for the most. It's all sprayed down. So my hope again is that water comes in and just beads off. Now the instructions now are to pretty much leave it for 24 hours before you introduce it to anything. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off any excess from all the little plastic bits and all that. And then just make sure that it's all coated. So I'm just gonna go around it one more time just to make sure, and all that good stuff. And it does say to use a sponge to work it around, so I have this microfiber sponge that I'm gonna use, and that's also gonna help wipe off the excess. It looks like it's soaked in pretty well. So I'm just making sure that, you know, like there's no discoloration or anything in the stripes. But so far, looks like it soaked in pretty well to the material. And that's it. So, I mean, I don't normally wear these shoes anyway. Like, tennis shoes I don't normally wear during the week. So, you know, we're gonna go ahead and let this set. What I'm actually gonna do is, while that's setting, I'm gonna go ahead and tape up this this shoe and pretty much do the same. I'm gonna tape it up the same exact way and all that. You know, I think what I'm gonna also do is lay out the laces and spray those as well, just so that way like they'll have also the protection that I desire. So I'm gonna do that, and I guess I'll show you in 24 hours if it worked as far as the hydrocoating worked, and I'll give you my thoughts on that. So we'll be back in 24 hours. Whoops, sorry. We'll be back in 24 hours. What I have today, it's 2:39 on Monday, so we'll come back at 2:39 on Tuesday and see what results came out of these shoes. All right, guys, and we're back. Actually, more than 24 hours later. It's like 29 hours later. We're back with the Adidas CarPro Fabric sprayable, I guess, repellent. So yeah, it's been, you know, over 24 hours, 29 hours. It's recommended 24. And here's a shoe. So no discoloration, which is great. You know, I'm glad there's no discoloration. Still looks weird with the taped up and everything. But, you know, we're going to go ahead and test it out and just make sure that that it actually worked. Now, one thing that I had a fear of is that even though we sprayed it, it's hydrophobic, but is it still going to go through the mesh? So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put my hand in there. Let me just fix the camera first. All right, so I'm gonna put my hand in here and just see if it goes through. So let's see. Look at that, and no water at all. So it all came off on the bed. Which sucks, and it's cold water. I don't know why I use that. There's still a little bit that soaked in, but honestly, this is actually none of it soaked in. It's just the water still hanging up on it. But yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Look at that. Amazing. Wow, I'm super happy with it. As you know, we coated both shoes. Wow, that's awesome. So yeah, as y'all know, we coated both shoes, and it's funny because I don't know how well. I'm gonna grab the camera now. It's funny because like I was thinking like, oh, okay, yeah, it'll repel some of the water, but are the drops gonna stick around? And I just look, they're still just like hanging around trying to figure out what to do, because you know it's hydrophobic. So that's funny. See, like I'm trying to smear it, it's smeared, but like in there, like where it's shiny, the water droplets are just sitting in there. Like they're not soaked in, they're just sitting in there. That's so cool. Wow. So so yeah. So despite, you know, the CarPro stuff being really expensive, I do think that it was a great idea for me to coat my shoes. Now when I'm working on cars, I'm sure that my feet won't get, you know, too wet. I'm not too worried about the bottom foam sole. I'm not too worried about that. I guess I could spray the bottom sole too and just let it soak in, but I'm not gonna let it do that. So yeah, I mean, I'm super happy about it. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them down below. Look, I cut my hair. It was much needed, as you guys could tell from the previous clips, and I'm got some allergic reactions right here to whatever. It's like bumps right there. It's really itchy. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them down below. Shout out to CarPro. Man, this thing is really bothering me. I'm so upset about it. I'm sorry. If you guys have any questions about the CarPro, throw them down in the comments down below. Shout out to CarPro for making this awesome product, and I look forward to using it more on other things, like actual automotive things. Like maybe I can coat my suede seats or whatever. I don't know. We'll see in the future. So stay tuned.